result in points? We'll find out. Back to throw, Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards, first down, Niners.
And a 49er first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Pats are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They'll throw with May. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mac Hollins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Patriots 84, 49ers 8.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
He's going to air one out. And now here's another interception. And the Patriots are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Working to put a drive together. Looking to throw. May. He's airing it out for Williams. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kyle Williams, 66 yards. And the Patriots get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. To throw, it's May. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as Ed sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Get set.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going, and also you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in a mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Looking to throw. Purdy. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 33.
49er, first down.
Again, he'll drop the throw. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Get set.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and forever.
What's up?
Play action. Now Purdy. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Throwing here is May. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's May. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down is May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time on a catch and run. 31 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
We'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the shotgun, it's May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs from 10 yards out. And the Pats add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. And that last touchdown pass not only put 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. May going to try to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. That's downfield. He's got Tonjes. Look at the big man rumble. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jake Tonjes, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down in a 21-yard gain.
21 yards. First down, Patriots.
Crazy. Here goes to the 5. Ready, what's up?
To the air, May. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. He'll drop to throw. They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, he finds Henderson complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. From the shotgun, May with it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May going to try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
Get set, hot.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And now here's another interception. He may go. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Crazy. Crazy.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. The Pats again will go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete to his tight end, Farrell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Purdy from the gun. And my goodness, another interception. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is caught inside the 15. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
First and goal at the
To throw, it's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
They'll try and throw for it. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Purdy looking to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. And it's incomplete. We're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.